It's week 4 of the NFL. And up next is Demario Davis. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Saints and the Bucs under the lights on Thursday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
A win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Once again, it's Warren. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here comes Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try and run it here with Warren. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They send Godwin in motion. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Back to throw. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Drop play to the running back. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Saints now gonna try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Brought in by Chris Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. The Saints take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Mayfield. A short run there to Otten. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
And the Buccaneers 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll run the toss with Warren. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Now Gainwell. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Left side into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. Room to run past the 30. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First down, Buccaneers.
On first down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That'll be complete to Gainwell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report.